Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for February 8th to the 22nd. For February 8th to the 12th, we'll have a change that will be occurring. It'll be slow to occur, and that will happen as this ridge, you watch this ridge, tries to build into the west, pushes the trough eastward, and we have above normal heights here across Canada, high latitudes, Greenland, and the eastern states. The western trough will keep the region active of rain and mountain snows, and we'll take a look at the current water vapor imagery. We'll have a couple of weak atmospheric river events. I'll be moving in. You can see here's the flow here. Here's the water vapor, kind of like aimed towards Lower California. And we'll take a look at the satellite image, the visible one, and shows moisture being drawn into Southern California. So this moisture eventually spread eastward. We'll take a look at the surface, and you can see here's the here's the moisture moving in across the Rockies in the form of snow, and then the ridge, the eastern ridge, will cause above normal temperatures across parts of the Midwest by the end of the week, before the ridge gets suppressed further south and to the east. And we'll have a storm system here moving out of the plains. You can see here that'll bring snow in the cold sectors along with gusty winds. Looking at the period now for February 13th to 17th. Okay, here's our western ridge, or western trough here, still in the west, above normal heights here. We go to the 17th, we start seeing change of above normal heights here, below normal heights here across much of the lower latitudes. We have a ridge building here into Canada and Alaska. And we'll look at the other models, showing basically the same thing. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for, let me see, didn't work. There we go. Above normal temperatures here, and forecasted numbers of 4 to 6 degrees below normal. It can be higher, especially here. Below normal temperatures are forecast for much of this region here, with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal, greatest anomalies across this region. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Above normal precipitation forecast for this region here. Excuse me. Probability of occurrence is near 35%. Looking at the period for February 18th to 22nd. This is what we have above normal heights here. This is the here's the GFS, here's the European. More like below normal heights across much of the lower latitudes, above normal heights across the high latitudes, where the GFS keeps the heights here above normal across parts of Western North America. Then we look at the ensembles. This shows clearly ridge in the west, trough here in the east, above normal heights here. And so does the Canadian. So the change in the forecast period from the previous period is to extend the area 2 to 4 degrees below normal temperatures to cover much of the eastern states to the Atlantic coast. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence is about 35%. And we have above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we're going to talk more about the atmospheric river events going on, or whatever they developed. Supposed to be fairly weak considering what they had. But here's the integrated water imagery, integrated water projection. Now we're going to go maybe, okay, we'll try 102 hours. And you see how it's like more going to the California, the Northwest. You can see it here. And then we'll go, was this valid for the 9th? That is Friday. And then we'll go forward to 120 hours. This is valid for Saturday. And now it's shunted more to the north and to the west. And we'll look at the integrated water vapor transport. Currently, right now, it's going into like Central California, Southern California, and then we'll go to 102 hours. And you see now it's shunted more to the north. That's valid on Saturday. We'll back it up a little bit. And you can see it's more to the north. It's fairly weak. And then we'll go forward to 106 hours, 138 hours. It shows that it doesn't show much going on at that point. Take a look at the let's see, the Northeast Pacific. This is the water vapor transport integrated water transport. And you see it's more like Southern California. So Southern California, I saw something before on the web that California gets very dry every 7 years. I don't know how true. I tried looking up the article before, and I forgot where I saw. I don't know if I'm MSN or Weather Underground, but they had something on there that gets very wet. Now, also, California beat the odds where they had this extreme drought that they've been having, and they recovered to above normal in such a fast period of time, and that's a record. So that's it for now. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for February 8th to 22nd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.